Joining me now is celebrity and royal commentator Kinsey Schofield. Kinsey, great to see you. Netflix has officially cut ties with Meghan Markle's polarising lifestyle brand As Ever, in a fresh blow to the Duchess's ambitions for the company. Kinsey, the streaming service has issued a statement as artificially soothing as Markle's voice on her two-season show with Love Meghan. But there's no other way to spin it, is there? She and Harry have been a massive disappointment for Netflix.
Yeah, I feel like we had this on our 2026 bingo card, didn't we? Sources told Page Six the return on investment simply wasn't there. The show was a significant disappointment to the streamer. And with the product line being an extension of With Love Meghan, it makes absolutely no sense to maintain this working relationship. I also reported on my podcast weeks ago that Netflix was eager to get rid of excess As Ever inventory that was sitting around their offices. This was one of many omens that the relationship was wrapping up.
Yeah, not great for Meghan, but it seems like one failure after another for the former royal couple. Kinsey, it's also been revealed that Harry and Meghan plan to rebound from this latest flop with another tour of Australia. A spokesperson for the couple telling news.com.au the couple will be visiting in mid-April. Kinsey, their last tour here was back in 2018, 18 months before they quit their royal duties and relocated to the US. What sort of reception would you expect them to get this time?
Hasn't Australia suffered enough? What have you done to deserve this?
I know.
I mean, the couple's I'm thinking thoughts and prayers. The couple's popularity in Australia in 2018 was the catalyst for Harry and Meghan making demands as working members of the royal family. I don't know if you know that. In trying to step out of William and Catherine's shadow, Meghan started comparing herself to Princess Diana and tried to use this trip as leverage with the late Queen. As of late 2025, Harry and Meghan's popularity in Australia is at an all-time low, following a consistent downward trend over the years. Polling indicates they're among the least popular members of the royal family. I would say reception will be a combination of morbid curiosity with the side of, why are they here?
Yeah, well, technically speaking, it's still our royal family here, but you're right, the mood has changed. I covered that royal visit back in 2018. I believe she was pregnant, but it wasn't widely and publicly known at the time. And of course, that prompted, as you say, all the rumors later, well, the stuff that she was pushing about someone in the royal family, speculating about the skin color of her baby. Mm-hmm. I expect there'll be a very different level of public access to them this time. Would they be likely to be doing public events with meets and greets of members of the public, do you think, or will this all be very tightly controlled?
It will be tightly controlled. I've seen, what I thought was interesting was the announcement included private events. Like wouldn't we just assume that they would want privacy throughout the excursion? But don't forget, or don't think for 1 second, they won't try to make it look like an official royal engagement. They will want certain photo opportunities where there's an audience clamoring for them so that they can send those pictures to People magazine. But for the most part, I do think that it will be mostly private events and commercial ventures that they're pursuing more so than charity opportunities.
Yeah, well, keep those thoughts and prayers coming. I think we're going to need it over here. No doubt we'll be speaking a bit more about this soon, but let's talk about another royal, Princess Eugenie. Now, she's the daughter, of course, of disgraced former Prince Andrew. She stepped down as patron of an anti-slavery charity amid the continuing fallout from her father's relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Kinsey, she's served in that role for 7 years now. It has to be tied to this scandal, doesn't it?
Absolutely, because one of the causes this charity championed against was sex trafficking. And it is clear that not just Andrew Mountbatten Windsor engaged with Jeffrey Epstein post-incarceration for being a sexual predator, but Beatrice and Eugenie voluntarily did as well. According to that DOJ dump in the Epstein files, the alleged sex trafficker paid for the York daughters and their mother to visit him after he was released from jail. That's not a great look for any charity or royal for that matter.
Yeah, and as you say, one that it focuses on this issue in particular, sex trafficking. as a part of
No.
its remit. Let's quickly talk about actor Timothée Chalamet. He's been lambasted online after claiming during an interview that no one cares about ballet or opera. Here was that exchange.
And I don't want to be working in ballet or opera or, things where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive, even though no one cares about this anymore. All respect to the ballet and opera people out there. I just lost 14 cents in viewership. But, damn, I just took shots for no reason.
That's not a shot. I hear what you're saying. Yeah. So,
Sorry.
Kinsey, he has been absolutely dragged by the opera and ballet words. There's plenty of gold memes out there and also some canny groups offering special discounts if people use the code Chalamet.
Is this the Kardashian curse? I want to love him despite his very bizarre relationship with Kylie Jenner. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but he went to art school. I think he knows better. He continues to put his foot in his mouth when he does any interview whatsoever. I saw someone joke that, he's making this statement while promoting a movie about ping pong. Talk about a topic no one cares about. So, Timmy, hire a media trainer or do less talking. The more I know about him, the less I love him. And he was so cute in Little Women. Don't ruin this for me, Timmy.
Yeah, just keep your mouth closed. I think that would be safest for everyone, Timothée. Kinsey Schofield, thank you so much for your time as always.